samosa, butter chicken, colorful clothes. They are not the only things for which India is known for. It is also known for its 1 billion population, as well as the rate at which it is growing. Do you know that every second a child is added to its population? That's right. We have just added 30 kids from the time I started my speech. And it's true. Have you ever wondered why is it happening? Many of the reasons are very painful to discuss in this forum, and many of the governments are already working on them. But I am going to look at the real cause. Why is there a population explosion in India? That real cause is what we are going to discover today. When I looked at the segments of the population, I usually find that it is the poor in the society which produces more growth than the others. And why does that happen? Why do they do that? Have you ever wondered? The only reason, and nobody has been able to comprehend it till date, the only reason why poor produces more growth than anybody else in the society is the lack of entertainment facilities. What do these poor souls do after a hard day's work if there is no hockey? If there is no snow shoveling and no lawn moving? And it's a very real issue. Sometimes I believe that poor in the society believes in the philosophy of Nike shoes too much. India has spent billions in implementing ideas to contain the population explosion, but they have not been successful. The implementing of ideas from even in the 1975-77 when there was dictatorship, men were forcibly vasectomized, and to the current situation where they are asking or requesting people to have 1 or 2 kids, not more than that. But the real issue which every government has been forgetting and has not been able to accept is that they need to keep their poor in the society entertained and busy so that they don't have to think about anything else than their work. And I'm not the only one who understands this. A few days back, a Pakistani minister for population was mentioning to a media, and she was saying that in her opinion, Pakistan's population will explode. Pakistan's population will explode if they reduce the number of working days in a week from 6 to 5. She was against a 2-day weekend because she knew the repercussions of not having enough facilities in Pakistan. I partly agree with her. But I don't want to take away the Sundays from people, even if they are poor. They need Sundays. Because if you snatch Sundays from them, somebody will come up with a theory to take away their annual leaves. What will happen to the natural growth? We will go into the minors, right? So and this is not enough. Some theories suggest that population growth the spikes in the population growth can be seen due to recession. And I'm sure in future they will be able to substantiate the spikes in this growth related to the stock market of the recession. So maybe in 5 or 10 years down the line, you'll be able to say 10% down in stock market, planet Earth is going to carry a lot burden more. There are some serious efforts made in India these days. And it's the efforts like the Indian government has now introduced a new scheme wherein it's been implemented in a small village or small cluster of village where the newly wed people, the newlywed people are contacted as soon as they get married by the nurses and the local authorities, local health authorities. And they go and tell them to restrain for 2 years in lieu of a financial package which they will receive after 2 years of successful restraints. So this is what good efforts are going on. So I'm hopeful that one day governments will understand. Governments will understand and accept, and will have enough courage to accept the real cause, and they will be able to move the obsession of these people, these set of people, away from the Nike's philosophy. Madam Dr.